In today's video, Teacher T installs and reviews the Bikology Sissy Bar backrest to the Super Meteor 650. How does it compare to the original Royal Enfield backrest? Stay tuned and find out. The day begins with a visit to the local post office to pay my import taxes for my parcel from India, Bykology. This parcel arrived just in the nick of time because tomorrow myself and Mrs. T plan a 10-day tour from the north of Thailand all the way down to the south, and we really need this backrest because it's got a luggage rack on the back and we need that to store our waterproofs. Well, it's well packaged. It is well packaged. That's the backrest and all the fitting. Oh, our side pieces and our luggage rack. That is going to be the winner for storing our waterproofs. That's what I'm hoping. So let's get this fitted to the bike right now. So here we have the genuine Royal Enfield backrest. It's very weighty, and I think what we found is when we put the Sahara seat on top of this, Mrs. T was getting the vibrations from the bike. That's what made her legs hurt, because there was no padding from the Sahara seat on top of this, which is why I took it off. And once I did that, it was a lot better for her, 100% improvement for her. Hence the reason for ordering the Bykology backrest, which has just arrived in the nick of time today. We travel tomorrow, so I'm trying to figure out how to put this together. I've ordered the luggage rack extra. We've got the side mounting plates, we've got the backrest, we've got the spacers. I've got 8 holes. They've only supplied me 4 bolts and 4 nuts, which is not going to work. So I'm going to have to find some of those myself extra. So that's our first problem. A, no instructions. B, not enough nuts and bolts. Bykology, sorry, but I have to report how it is. So here's the original mounting bolt. They're going to get replaced by these longer ones, by the looks of things, to allow for the spacer. There's no rubber washers, but then again there wasn't any on the original bolt, so I was considering putting shower washers on. I always like to keep shower washers in stock, but I don't think I will on this occasion because these original bolts never had washers. I'm going to put this straight on and see how that goes. So I don't actually think I've ever taken these off before. I've not had any reason to. There are no rubbers installed, and the paintwork a little bit scratched, which you would expect. So this is what we're going with. It looks like the bracket has to go in on either side, so we're going to put the bolt and then the spacer and then attach it to the bike. That's how we're going to do it. Well, that didn't really work, did it? There's the luggage rack. I've done it as per the photo. So now I'm going to have to take them off and face them outwards to see if that helps. And the backrest doesn't want to fit either. So obviously I've got it wrong. But on the photo, it definitely went in, not out. I don't understand. Now that does seem better. The luggage rack will fit in there and the backrest will fit there. Yeah, I just got to find some more bolts. I didn't supply enough, unfortunately. Let's get that organised. So luckily I do have some in stock. Whenever I go shopping and I see nuts and bolts for sale, I always buy them, keep them in stock. You never know when they're going to come in handy, and these will fit perfectly. The only thing I don't have is the locking washer. I'm going to have to double nut it. Here is the bottom of the Sahara pillion seat. It's a very comfortable seat. When I sit on it, I don't understand what Mrs. T is complaining about. It's very, very comfortable. But what I can see is evidence of vibration here. You can see the paint's marked, and even the cover has got little holes in it, because when it was sat on top of here, when it was sat on top of the original backrest, there's no cushioning at all. No rubbers, no cushioning. That's why she was feeling uncomfortable, I'm pretty much sure, because when we took this backrest off and put it on the bike like this, she said it was much better. So that's why I've bought an aftermarket backrest, and I've chosen one with a luggage rack on the back to help with our tour. I think it's going to be winner winner chicken dinner. You can see where the original rubbers sat on the original pillion seat. I'm going to put a bit of gel along there to try and reduce the friction for the Sahara seat. And I'm pleased to report this worked a treat. A little bit unsightly, I cut it too big, but we're halfway on our trip down to the south of Thailand. We've done 700 kilometers on this seat and backrest so far, and it's absolutely working fine for Mrs. T. It's comfortable, the backrest fits her a lot better. It's very close. She can use it as a backrest, and we've got storage for our waterproofs. And as you can see here with the original Royal Enfield backrest, it was miles away from her. Even though I had it at the closest setting, she was unable to use it as a backrest, which defeats the object of having one, really. So the Sahara seats are now fitted. The Bykology backrest is fitted. It fits a treat. It really does fit well. It fits nice and close. And we are now 700 kilometers into our trip down to the south of Thailand. I'm editing this video on the road, so I did miss the last part of the fitting of the backrest. I deleted it by mistake, so please forgive me. But anyway, so up next, Mrs. T will give her own interview and review of the Bykology backrest and the Sahara seats, now that we've fitted them correctly and no vibration. 1 hour on the bike, just over 1 hour. 80 kilometers. How was it?
It's good.
The Sahara seat is okay this time?
Yeah, it's very good. I'm not feeling anything, not feeling hurt, not feeling pain.
As I suspected, the problem wasn't the seat, it was the vibration of the bike on the metal of the Royal Enfield backrest. That's what the problem was. It was sitting on top of the backrest and it was vibrating. So I've put gel under your seat also now, so it should stop the vibrations. And you've got your new backrest, your Bykology backrest, which you can actually lean back on now.
Yeah.
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 So that hopefully is better for you.
It's better because I not feel scared to fall off the bike.
Okay. Yeah, because normally when that Royal Enfield backrest didn't really do anything, did it? It didn't really do anything for you. And then this new backrest has got a luggage rack as well, which is really handy, right? And we would really like to invite you to join us on our tour. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have subscribed, don't press that button again, because you will unsubscribe yourself. But anyway, until next time, ride safe and see you on the Grand Tour.